His Excellency Mr. Vo Van Huan, Vice Chairman of Ho Chi Minh City People's Committee, His Excellency Mr. Pham San Chao, Ambassador of Vietnam to India, Ms. Sumita Davra, Additional Secretary, Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade, Government of India, Dr. Rajiv Singh, Director General, Indian Chamber of Commerce, representatives from Invest India, officials of City People's Committee of Ho Chi Minh City, Indian Business Chamber in Vietnam, all distinguished participants from our business communities in India and Vietnam. It gives me great pleasure to join you all today physically here and online from India in this second edition of India-Vietnam Business Forum. We had organized the first edition last year, which proved to be a great success in focusing our attention on our economic cooperation at a time when we were struggling with the COVID-19 pandemic. We are continuing to do so, but with greater hope today. And we hope that this second edition of India-Vietnam Business Forum will be an appropriate occasion for us to look at how we can cooperate with each other as we are working to recover from the setbacks of COVID-19. The event is also part of our effort to partner with Indian business associations and stakeholders to promote and strengthen economic linkages between our two countries. I'm also happy that we are organizing this event at a time when our two countries are celebrating the 50th anniversary of their diplomatic relations. And for us in India, we are celebrating the 75th anniversary of our independence. I would like to thank Indian Chamber of Commerce and the Investment and Trade Promotion Center of Ho Chi Minh City for their active engagement in making this event possible. Economic and commercial ties between India and Vietnam are an important pillar of our comprehensive strategic partnership. It is therefore one of the key focuses of our bilateral engagement. As two of the fastest growing economies, business engagement between India and Vietnam has rapidly grown over years. From a meager $200 million in year 2000, our annual bilateral trade has consistently been over $9 or $10 billion over the last few years. In the last 5 years alone, since the establishment of our comprehensive strategic partnership in 2016, our bilateral trade has nearly doubled. Last year, it crossed $13 billion. We have now set the target of achieving $15 billion of bilateral trade at the earliest. Our investment ties are also growing and is expected to grow further as our businesses and industries are looking at opportunities in each other's countries with greater expectations and interest. But I do agree that the level at which we are engaged today is still not up to the mark. As two fast-growing economies and as countries aspiring for deeper integration with world and regional economies, there is a huge potential for our economic engagement waiting to be tapped. As both India and Vietnam are coming out of the shadows of COVID-19 and are focusing attention on economic recovery, it is a perfect time for us to put our attention to identifying the way forward to raise the level of our economic engagement. Ladies and gentlemen, COVID-19 has brought many disruptions, but it has also opened up new opportunities. In the least, COVID-19 has pushed us into rethinking the way we do business and we engage with each other. And it is here that new opportunities emerge. Given our supply chain as well as demand disruptions in the wake of the pandemic, we are all exploring new supply chains, new partnerships. These present an opportunity for us to actually expand our trading engagement by identifying supply chains, new supply chains located in each other's country. We also need to do more to build connectivity, both physical as well as digital, which has become increasingly important in the context of the pandemic still continuing to be around us. We need to apply technology more and more in conducting business. At the same time, we also need to upgrade our regional trading architecture, in this case, the ASEAN-India Trade and Goods Agreement, to make it reflect current economic realities and expectations. Talking about India, I would like to say that India is emerging out of the shadows of COVID-19 with an expected growth of around 9% in this financial year. Projections for the next year hover around 8 to 8.5%, making India the fastest growing economy, major economy in the world. Our vision of Atmanirbhar Bharat, or self-reliant India, is guiding us on a path to create domestic capacities, to enhance India's resilience and enable it to contribute to and integrate with the global value chains more effectively. This also entails a number of bold reforms that we have taken in areas such as agriculture, manufacturing, MSMEs, education, labor, etc., to enhance the ease of doing business experience for foreign businesses and investors. The latest annual budget of India, which sets the blueprint for our national development over the next 25 years, focuses on three key verticals of investment, infrastructure, and innovation. Greater attention is going to be paid to enhancing productivity, energy transition to cleaner energy resources, healthcare, and emerging frontiers of technology. Overall, India is positioning itself to be a driver of post-COVID global economic revival and marching to fulfill its aspiration to become a $5 trillion economy in the very near future. Vietnam has also set its vision on attaining the status of a developing nation with modern industry and upper middle income by 2030, and a developed high-income economy by 2045. Given our shared developmental aspirations, the coming years are full of promise for a mutually beneficial cooperation between our two countries. Our developmental vision is going to create new opportunities, demands, and capacities for the world and for each other. The businesses of our two countries must approach their economic engagement with each other from this larger strategic perspective. I hope that today's event, particularly the B2B session, will further highlight these opportunities and pave the way for newer milestones in our economic engagement. I thank you very much.